Hi everyone, I am Manan Agarwal and welcome to my Beginners Python tutorial. This course is for everyone and I am sure you guys would love to take part in. It is very important to understand the basics of any programming language, so you should start your programming career with Python as it is very easy to learn. So these are some images you can see, and these I am using to compare Python with other programming languages. Anyone can learn Python and I will show you in a while why. Python is a very popular language nowadays and I recommend everyone to learn it. Python is open source language and it is absolutely free to install. Python can be used in machine learning, AI, front-end development, back-end development, network programming, game development, data science and much more. I will take you guys from the very basics in Python to advanced level. I will try my best to explain all the concepts, and even if you have any doubts, you can comment me or you can email me, which will be provided in the description. Your doubts are always welcome to me. So let's get started. Let's take our first step and let's download the software we would need to program in Python. So now here we will write Python download. We will go to this python.org site. This is the official site of Python. From here we will download the version 3.9, which is the latest version, and then we will also install another program which is PyCharm. So we will write PyCharm download. PyCharm is an IDE developed by JetBrains. So IDE is an independent development environment in which you code programs. It is more efficient in storage and cache memory rather than the normal Python IDLE. And IDE also has some additional features of autocorrection, which I will talk to you guys about in. So now we will run the Python installer. I will click on, first check this add Python 3.9 to path. This is a very important step. Now click on install now. Yes. So now our setup was successful. We can close this and now we will run our PyCharm. We will click on next. I will browse it to a directory which I will save my PyCharm in. You can just download it wherever it is showing you. You have to check all these boxes and then you have to click next. You have to write PyCharm, or you can just go with JetBrains. I'm also using IntelliJ IDE, which is also from JetBrains, so I'm renaming it to PyCharm. Meanwhile PyCharm is downloading, I want you guys to go to a search bar and type IDLE and open this Python IDLE. This is the IDE of Python which comes with Python. It is used to develop Python code. This is the interactive mode and this is the script mode. In the script mode, you can save your Python programs, and in the in the interactive mode you get your output as you enter the command, but you can't, the demerit is that you can't save this code. And here if I write print and then two brackets, then this is a command which I can save. I don't want to save it right now as our PyCharm is ready. So now I will run my PyCharm. So we just saw that our Python is working. We will write PyCharm. So this is how you will find when you open PyCharm for the first time. So now you can create a new project or you can open one, both are the same thing. I have already made a Python tutorial folder, so I will open this. I will open this. I'll delete it. Now you have to go to the settings. In the settings, go to project Python interpreter, and the interpreter if and in the project Python interpreter, select your Python interpreter which we just installed, which is 3.9. Now we are good to go. I will create a new Python file and write its name tutorial_01. So now another thing which I would like you guys to do is go to settings, go to editor, go to general, and this check this change font size with mouse wheel, and then click on apply. Okay, and see, this is what this will do. When you hold, click and scroll, it will change the text size. So now you just have to write print, and see, this is what I was talking about. IDE is suggesting me what to type next, which is print. Print is a command which is used to give output. Now when I will click enter, it will automatically add these two parentheses and also complete this. If I write p, only by p it is catching up print, and when I press enter, this is auto completing the thing. Also when I add a bracket, it adds the ending bracket on its own, so that is also a good feature. So now add two quotes. See, now when you add one quote, it adds the ending quote for you on its own. So type hello world, and now right click, run tutorial1, and here we can see our output. Congratulations everybody, you just wrote your first code, which is hello world. This is the first code which every programmer is taught when he is learning new language or he's getting into programming. So this much is for this video. If you don't understand what print is, I will talk to you guys about this in the later videos, so don't worry, you just have to install these softwares, and I was just giving you the introduction. Thank you. Like, share and subscribe me. Thank you for watching me.